So guys, so what I'm doing is I'm just going through my nice and beautiful images. So now, how amazing is it when you're promoting everything in life and then you get to see the designs of photos and everything, and now I can go into Unsplash Images and create all these photos and everything, promote and see all the designs and compare the designs together always in different ways, and I can see different. But look at this, Jesus Christ. Actually, that one or this one? Alright, now this one over here, I mean, what's more distant to you, man? I mean, that's more distant to me. I mean, why is that? Because it's fucking dots over here, man. And this one's a bush. And the bush is more in your face over here. Well, the dots are more period distance. But these two over here, and there's these bushes over here. Actually now, I see this one's more distant now. Actually, yeah, actually I can see that one's more distant over here. So those are better photos. I'll see this now. I'll see how to do photos and videos now. And what I do now is I got this one here. I mean, what's more distant out of these two? I see this one over here. That's more distant than that. I see that one there. I see Jesus Christ said that one there. It's more distant. So maybe that way. Actually, it's more how I'm looking at these now. I'm looking at these beautiful videos in terms of. Actually, Jesus Christ says, I see, look at that one and that one. Oh shit, that's more distant. Oh, this one. Actually, that's more distant. Actually, Jesus Christ says that's more distant for you. Actually, has to be more distant. Actually, let's have a look over here. Actually, that or this. That's much more bigger, but this is much more small details, and that's just, I mean, just that, yeah. I mean, that's, yes, I mean, yes, it's in the distance, but this is in distance with smaller details. I mean, so what you do is anything that's in a distance somewhere that's bigger is worse of a design than it is something that's more in the distance that's a small detail. So anything that's more in the distance, I mean, anything that's more in the distance that's small details. I mean, anything that's more in the details. I mean, anything that's more in the distance that's small details is much better than anything that's further in the distance that is bigger details. So small details are always better than bigger details, I promise you. That's how I see it life now. Or else all the out of these ones over here, I say, oh, I mean, look at this one. I said, that's distant, huh? I said that one's distant. Oh, I've seen this many times. I finally kept the picture, man. I see that's much better of a design than the mountain over there. And Jesus Christ says that's much better of a design than the mountain that you seen. Right, sure. I can see that of life. But look at that images of what I've seen at Byron Bay, man. Such a beautiful design over here. I mean, what's a better design? I mean, Byron Bay is a better design for me personally than Townsville. I mean, is it really though? When Jesus Christ says, I agree. When Jesus Christ says Byron Bay is a better design because it's surrounded by water, or else there's water and there's just water there. It's just a line, man. I can see it. Moshe's Rock. Moshe's Rock is too in your face, man. Listen, I see that. But what's the best lookout in Australia now? Byron Bay. I mean, what can top Byron Bay, man? The stars, man. Look at the stars. And the stars are much better of a lookout than Byron Bay. I understand that. And then what else? I mean, if I look at the Byron Bay, I mean, what's another lookout? I mean, let's compare Byron Bay. I mean, stars are the best lookout. I mean, anywhere where there's stars is much better of a lookout than anything else. Now, is it really? I mean, hold on. I mean, how about the floor, mate? Jesus Christ says, stars on the floor. Oh, I mean, guess what? Jesus Christ says, and Jesus Christ says, and look at that. I mean that is in your face, isn't it? I mean, look how small it is. I mean, what are you looking at? I mean, the carpet here. And now we're talking. But Jesus Christ says, yeah. We carpet here at the tip of the hair, eh? And that's something even more distant, huh? Jesus Christ says, that's something where you found it. I mean, you found the spark, mate. That something that's really, really closer to you, mate. It's much more of a fucking design than out there in the stars, mate. And guess what? What's the best design now in Australia? Whoa. I'm better than the sky, mate. Whoa. Like, fuck, I learned that quickly, man. Whoa. I went from Byron Bay to the sky, as the best design, to fucking something that's right here, to my word eye. Whoa. But now I understand the best design. But how about that design there? How about that design and fucking the stars? I mean, what's closer to the word eye? And Jesus Christ says, what's closer to the word eye is a better design. I mean, in a sense, so anything that's closer to you today is a better design than something that's further out. You understand? I mean, you have to understand that design there. I mean, anything that's closer to you in images today is a better design for you than something that's further away from you. You must understand that. Actually, now I see these are the better designs for me than it is over there. I'm now aware about the values over here. Oh, that's amazing. I realize all that. What's a better design with my body over here? I mean, it's the word eye. That's fucking more specific, isn't it? That's even fucking more specific, man. The word eye is even fucking more specific, man. I can see that. And that's such a small detail that that's all there is. Oh, wow. And now, anyway, I'm fucking learning so much over here. I got, whoa, I mean, a sparkle in my eye. I mean, I thank you. I said, Jesus Christ says, you are the sparkle in my eye. Thank you. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing, man. I have to teach people this, man. I mean, whoa. I can see this now. And that's why you put your face in the middle, man. And guess what? I realize now, I see the best design already. But guess what, Roshi? Now, there's a big difference between these designs, although. There's something different now. Whereas, although, guess what? Whereas, look at that one. Well, that one's more distant than there. But guess what? Whereas, what's closer to eye now? Whereas now, Jesus Christ says, what is closer to eye is over here. I mean, that must be closer to eye, eh? I mean, Jesus Christ says, oh. I mean, Jesus Christ says, now you're looking from another point of view here. But Jesus Christ says, out of these designs, really, is the small details. And now we're looking at the small details, but then I understand how I feel. I understand all that. Guess what, bro? That's much more of a small detail because we're looking at the eye, because the tree over there signals the tree much more. But this signals a, I mean, never focus on that too much. We focus on the small width of something. And that's what we're looking at. I mean, yeah. I mean, look at that. Oh. There's shades over here. Or that. And what's this over here? And that. Or that. I mean, look at that. I mean, that's more shades right there. I mean, that's more shades, you know? I mean, anything that has more small details is a better design always. See all the... See out of these ones. See now, oh, and that one there. For sure that, look, when Jesus Christ says over here, they have the lines over here. There's a line right here, but look, what's the smallest design over here? When Jesus Christ says that one there is more, because there's more of these lines, mate. There's more of these shades of lines over here. And this is amazing, man. To even be able to find this. I mean, look at this over here. And that one there. And there's also this one here as a flag over here. And guess what? I mean, the flag, but I mean, that one's a better design. That's much better. Jesus Christ, and it's more further. This is the oasis. And that's the one, yeah? First now, out of these designs, I mean, look at these designs over here. I see See now Jesus Christ says, oh. See now, let's have a look at these two designs here. See Jesus Christ says, why not? Aha. I mean, I can see the designs on that, man. Oh. Jesus Christ says, look at that. And this one has this one here. Whereas Jesus Christ, that design. Whereas Jesus Christ says, this is amazing, and I have connection with God here. And I can see that right there. Oh. And out of these ones, Jesus Christ says, oh, I mean, let's have a look at that one. But this one is a small design over here. Right, I mean, right here. And there's more here. And Jesus Christ says, oh, there's more detail here. And Jesus Christ says, if you're going somewhere where you're more distant, where there's more details, the small details, there's something else, then go to the small details that's more, there's something that's small details and less. It's a better design. Ha! And yeah, look at this. Right now, anyway, I'll see these two over here. See now that one, but this one here has small details where. Ooh, but this one's better. Now I have these two over here. And I have these two over here. See now, this one is showing around somewhere. Oh. Well, this one at least has this design, and that one, that's a better design there. It's a speck, I mean, it's like a speck, yeah? I mean, it's like a shiny object. Which Jesus Christ says it's like a shiny object, isn't it? It's like fucking, it's like a rattle of nice and beautiful, shiny something that's holographic. That's what it is, yeah? And Jesus Christ says that's exactly what it is. I mean, it's like a holographic. It's like 3D. And Jesus Christ says exactly what it is. I mean, it's 3D right here. It's 5-dimensional, man. I mean, it's more dimensional than that. Whereas although Jesus Christ says over here, where I'm just learning something over here. Let's see over here. Let's see. Oh, see the thin line, huh? See that line over here in the actual design, mate. I mean, where's the actual best design here? I mean, it has to be this, huh? But Jesus Christ says that design there is the best design you have in that fucking photo, and that's something else. Just that. Oh, it's a small design in there. Oh, look at that, man. Oh, wow. That, or oh, fuck, what was that, huh? For fuck's sake, I mean, do you see it? You fucking see it now. What's the best design here? I mean, we can see the best design here, man. I mean, the best design here. Oh, I mean, it has to be this, huh? It has to be this. Look at that. Look at that line. There's a thin line there. But guess what? Actually, this one is much more how it's a line, isn't it? It's a line, but this one's a line. But guess what? Look at that there. I mean, that line there, huh? That's the smallest line there. That there is the smallest line. I mean, you have to get that one there. That there. Oh, that's sexy, man. You have to see the smallest lines. I mean, how about this one here? I could do this all day long, man. I'm learning. And look at the designs over here. And the smallest design over here. Oof. And that one there. Whereas this one is even a small design here. That's a small design there. With, oh, I can see this design right here. I mean, that is a snake, man. That's a fucking snake. Oh, look at it. You can see that. I mean, that's that kind of design. But guess what, brushing now, I'm understanding now. What I want to do is I have this, but guess what? And Jesus Christ says, do more. I mean, do more over here. I have more to do over here. I mean, guess what? I want to go and just let it be. I'm saying it's much more how it is, isn't it? But this is teaching me designs over here. And I understand that you guys have to realize the way you can do is you can also teach the design of what's the smallest design or smallest detail of that photo. Or you can you can compare photos with photos of what's the smallest design and more distance with more happening. There's more. It was like these ones. Let's look at that design over there. There's a small tip over here. What's this tip over here? And there's the smallest design over here that I can find. It's the rocks, man. With the rocks, the smallest design over here. But oh, I can see that. I mean, I'm serious, man. I mean, whoa, I can see the rocks. I mean, this is helping me with life. So rocks is right there. I mean, come on. Whoa. I mean, it's showing me something about design over here. I'm learning about designs over here. And let's have a look at these designs over here. And the smallest design on this nice and beautiful animal here is the hair. I mean, the hair is the smallest design, but is it really? I mean, yeah, I mean, the hair. It has to be on the edges, yeah? Actually, now, when you look at the actual thing, Rosh Jesus Christ says, I mean, look at the edges always. I mean, always look at the edges of the actual animal. The smallest fucking designs, mate, of the animal is the edges of the fucking animal. I mean, the edges of the animal has the best kind of surface of design, and teach people design is what I'm doing. I see now, that one there, but let's have a look. I mean, all we're doing is we're looking at the hairs now. We're just looking at the hairs to see the smallest hair on the animal. It's the best design on the animal. And why the smallest hair? Because it's the smallest detail, man. Oh, where is it? I mean, look at this. These hairs right here. I mean, you have to say these hairs, huh? Actually, these hairs on the legs, man. These hairs are here. I mean, right here. I mean, right on the edge, huh? Jesus Christ says, yes, sir. Actually, that's right there. Actually, that's right there. The best. Brush on the face over here. I mean, right here. I mean, now, is that the actually that's what Jesus Christ says. It's on the tip of the head, but guess what? Whereas that there, whereas the legs over here, the legs, whereas what has more? I mean, what has more there? I mean, Jesus Christ says this one here is fairly small, man. It's right on the head over here. There's nice and beautiful small details of there, man. So now it's either that or the line, man. Actually, this is over here. I mean, what do you say over here? It's equal. I mean, they're equal, man. I mean, the equal amount of hairs, man. I mean, equal amount of detail right here. I mean, the same as this. I mean, equal, yeah? I mean, equal. I mean, animals have the equal amount of details. I mean, animals all have an equal amount of details. I'm just saying this now. But does everything have an equal amount of details? I say, yeah. Brush now, Jesus Christ says, brush it has to be. Brush now, guess what, brush it, but guess what? Brush it does have an equal amount of details in other ways. Brush, yeah. I can see that now. Brush it, oh, look at this. The smallest details here. There has to be. I mean, right here is distant. I mean, there's a small distant. I mean, small distant. I see the clouds is more of a pattern. It's all a pattern, but the clouds are more shades. You could say there's shades. Right? I mean, the tip of it. I mean, the tip. I mean, that's the smallest fucking detail. And when you look at the actual mountains, then all you're looking to see at the mountains is the tip of the mountain. The smallest fucking detail on the tip of the mountain, mate. But it has to be further from the photo. And that's the fucking biggest fucking detail you can find in an actual mountain. Is a mountain that's the furthest with the furthest tip. Ooh. I found you. Look at that one. Look at that one there. That one's even smaller details, man, than this mountain. And this mountain is smaller than this mountain over here. Oh, I found you. But which one's even smaller than that? Oh, it's right there, man. Oh, I found the best mountain picture right there, man. Oh, now is it that? Wow, look at that. Oh, you can see that now. Look how far that is, man. Man, that's how much distance there is, man. Look at distance over here, man. Wait, whoa, man, do you see the details? You can see details there in that photo, mate. You see details in that photo. You can see the designs over here. I mean, look at that tip, mate. When this never even comes close, mate. Whereas, although, guess what? Brushing now. I mean, guess what? I mean, I understand. But look at the details here. I mean, what's the best tip over here? I mean, it has to be on the edges somewhere. I mean, it has to be on the edges somewhere. So, or is it, I mean, look at that. I mean, the tip right here. Guess what, brushing? That's a long line, isn't it? That's a long line. There's a long lines, and it's the edge. I mean, the edge right here, or the tip. I mean, the tip is much better than the edge. If you have a tip of the actual photo, it's much better than the edge of a photo. And why is that? I mean, the tip is much more. I mean, the tip of it. I mean, look at that. I mean, what's further here? And this one is further. And that one there. That's the best fucking thing of the photo. It's the smallest amount detail right here. Brush it, otherwise it's that one. Brush it, otherwise it's other photo. And now we're going to a different dimension. And what you can understand anyway is you can find the smallest detail in that photo, and then you can find the second smallest detail, and then the third smallest detail, and fourth smallest detail, and you can keep going. I mean, the third smallest detail here. Oh, what's the third smallest detail here? Oh, look at that. I found you. Found you right there, man. Oh, I'm down there. Oh, I see it now. See other small details. I mean, what's the fifth one? I see those two. And the fifth one. Oh, I mean, this one's even more deep. Whereas this one's further out. Whereas this one's the third one. Oh, yeah. I mean, I can see this, man. And I can go forever, man. Oh, and so many small details in that, man. Oh, that's a turkey, man. You can fucking find. I mean, find the first 5 small details in the photo, mate. I mean, look at this. I mean, the bubble, mate. I mean, guess what? I mean, the smallest detailed bubble, man. I mean, you can find. I mean, you can always find the smallest detailed bubble. And that there. And that's the smallest detail bubble, right? Look at the smallest detail. And you can see the smallest detail. So, of course, this is a better design. And you can see straight away the better designs over here. I see, but do one step at a time. And one step at a time is much better. I mean, look at this one. Oh, I see now this one over here, and small details. I see small details around here, and small details around here, man. I love everything, man. I mean, what's further? There's small details. And guess what? I have the tips, mate. Oh. It has to be, I mean, when you look at the small details in this picture, I mean, it has to be around here. It has to be around here. And there's more going on in the details here. And now, where there's more going on in details, or small details, is the best part of the photo. Whereas now, the details that's the most furthest detail is the best one. Whereas it has to be that one, huh? Which has to be the best fucking photo right here. Which everything's high. But guess what? I probably I understand it's much better that I just keep going. And now, a little bit, I probably I have to teach more and more of this. But guess what? Probably it's much more how it is, yeah? I can see how it is. And now I want to go and create this cover application. Look at this. I mean, why not? Go and create that star one. The stars, man. Oh. I'll create a logo. I create a logo. See, a logo over here. And since I'm creating logos, I can see how much I can do better designs than that. Or else all that now. I could have done my photo on that photo. I'm a little bit. Or else all that. I see how plain and simple I was. I see so plain and simple, yeah. I mean, guess what? I mean, such better designs than that. I mean, it looks poor, man. I mean, comparing with how other people can make videos, man. Mine looks fucking oof. I'm pretty sure my video looks much better than the templates, mate. Those are the images. Well, she is. Well, she now a little bit that way. Or I want to go and see this over here. I want to see, no matter I see gallery over here, for example. See gallery, so what I want to do is right here. Oh. See, now what I want to do is I want to create this as Idonotopia cover, man. But hold on, I want to just make a cover anyway, like this. See how Zonify, man. See how Zonify. I can make different covers now. But what I do is, let's find a photo of myself that's more upfront. And it's a face photos, yeah? It's more facing photos, mate. I see this, man. I see now, I see how I'm actually doing this nice and beautiful ways of life over here. But the small details, Jesus Christ says that if you have, for example, and it's more I say, but Jesus Christ says it also, and Jesus Christ agrees, that the more people give more words, the smaller details they give. Or she is. A little bit that way. I can see now. I see. Let's find the smallest detail on the Vinci's face over here. I Jesus Christ to invite Vinci over here to find the smallest detail on his face over here. There's a mole right there. Oh, I see the tip right here. I see a tip right there, man. It's the smallest floor, man. I can see a tip right here. But where else, man? Bro, that's it. Which is the actual right here. Right there, man. That's on Da Vinci's face. But guess what? It is. Bro, it is. Bro, it's right next to his actual eyebrows in terms of the eyelashes. It has a tip. And that's the smallest detail on everybody's face. Like I said, it's always the smallest detail on everybody's face, man. That's beautiful. Haha. Oh, I can see this now. I'll move up. Hello there. Thank you. See now how I do this now. I see now. All I want to do now is I want to go and see the photos now. But go and see this one over here. I mean, let's find something, huh? I mean, all I need to do is I need to find myself on the floor somewhere, and I see the designs of my photos over here. But this one here, I mean, this one can work. Although I can say so. And what's a better detail right here? The details over here is, I'm seeing right now that this is a better detail photo. I mean, why is that? Because I'm at least showing something more in that. And this one has no hand, but this one does. Or she is. Or now Jesus Christ says you can do your own photos. I love it. Or also though, that's more in your face, isn't it? Or she, yes. Or she does even better photos for me to do. And I can see it's more in your face, man. I have those photos right here, which is, where is it? Where is it? I see, where is it? I see, I did that in Sydney, man. I did that in Sydney back a while ago. I see now, that's more Sydney right here. I see over here, man. I can see it's more how, you have to understand, that since I do that, I realize it's more in Busby. I was in Busby before, and I went to Busby. I realized all these kind of photos right here somewhere. Well, let's have a look over here, mate. I see it's more in Sydney somewhere over here. Here we go. And in December and Busby. I see Busby. I have these photos over here where I gave myself a nice little clue over here of how to make photos much better over here. The thing is, right now, I'm learning very quickly upon how to just do Grader now. And I'm looking to see what I'm doing. I see now, there's all those kind of photos, but Busby's right here, man. See now, this is more in your face, and here we go. So actually now we're talking. I realize now, out of those two photos, I realize the small details. See this small detail right here. And what did Jesus Christ say? See the small details here? Oh, look at that. I mean, there's more details there. I mean, I can see it. I can see it. See that one there? Alright, now these ones here. I see that one there. I see how these two over here, the small details over here. I see it's more how, with this one, Jesus Christ says, I have to find a bigger photo of me. I was all yes, I see how I was looking. I was all guess what, it's more how to find a bigger photo of me. Something makes me look appear bigger. I see that now. Whereas now, as I see this, that makes me look bigger. Jesus Christ says that's more attractive than that one. Which it is. What is this one? That one? What is that one? What is that one? Oh, that one. And this one makes me look bigger. Whoa. I mean, how about this one? I mean, find your best photos, man. And that one makes me appear bigger, mate. I can see it. I mean, now, any photos that make you appear bigger is a better photo than a small detailed photo of yourself. I see that right now. And this one's showing my eye. This one's showing my eye, man. I see this close to see this. So this one's showing my eye. See that eye, man. See, I see. So never cover your fucking eye with a fucking finger, mate. I see this, mate. I see that, mate. See now, out of those photos, I can already see that one's close, but and that one's even bigger, mate. And that's my best photo here. And that's the best photo I've done on a day for that kind of version. I mean, guess what? I'm a little bit that one. I choose the best photo. And if you choose the best photo for whatever it is, then go and choose and see what happens. I see the best photo. Oh, I see now we're talking. And that's why I understand that no matter what, I'm going to see how I do better. I need to do better now. I have to save my projects too, man. I see how I do that now. I realize now all I do is just that, and let's have a look. And Jesus Christ says with the actual small details of the words has to be small in detail, yeah? And Jesus Christ says it's much better to have smaller words than bigger words in your actual photos and videos. I see that, but make sure your actual face and in terms of what you are, is much bigger in the photo altogether than smaller. That's your face or your body is much bigger in the photo and video than smaller because it's you and it's because it's your word I. But also in the distance around you, it has to be more distant in the photo or video. And that's a much better way. So as a video, I can already see that I have to go and make my videos around rocks. I have to make it around rocks. I have to make it around stars. I have to make it around somewhere where there is more space. And somewhere where there's more space. And somewhere where there's less people. See that? I have to make videos and images where there's less people. I have to also make my videos and images somewhere around the beach somewhere where there's less people. And somewhere where there's no people. And somewhere where there's no... I mean, guess what? I mean, human animals rushing our way. Rushing our way. I mean, why less people? Rushing it's more, how can see, it's more open space. Rush all the... Guess what? Rush it's more, go that way. But make sure you understand that. Rush if I do that, Rush it's more how I understand Jesus Christ says that you can do it anyway. You can do this anyway. I can do it anyway, yeah? But somewhere where it's more how it is. I can see it. I have to appear better. I do better now. I realize all that now. Since I'm actually doing much better, I'm making sure that what I want to do is I want to make sure now that I'm just doing a great job for myself. I can see straight away what is happening over here in terms of people and how they're promoting themselves. I'm doing better now. I'm doing better now. So no. I see now how font goes, and I see how they're doing that. I see them using other people to do their designs, mate. I just do my own designs. And here we go. And all I do is I focus on making sure that I can make my designs over here. So this is a design right here. This can be, or else, I mean, what track title does Jesus Christ want me to do here? I mean, Jesus Christ says, do what you feel. I realize this one here can be a Zonify. I feel that this one's a Zonify more about that kind of track or Zonify, man. Whereas that's more of a design of a Zonify, mate. I mean, I feel it, man. I feel a Zonify in that. Whereas all that's how it is, yeah? A little bit that way. I'm going to do my own designs. And a little bit that way, I want to show you something over here where I can go and get my photo. And let's have a, oh, I said no. I said no. I say hold on. I say hold on. And it's this one here. Oh. I mean, guess what? I mean, look at this. I mean, does that work for me? Or else, although, guess what? I want to make my face bigger here. I mean, Jesus Christ says this is much better. And, oh. I mean, Jesus Christ says make it a little bit bigger. Whereas now, Jesus Christ says that is more than fucking enough for you to be able to go and do what you want. But then, look at this. Oh, I mean, never cover the fucking that. I mean, that's even better, bro. Look at that. That's simple, yeah? Let me put this here. But how about this over here, huh? Oh. I mean, look at, I see, look at Jesus Christ. I ask Jesus Christ here. I mean, look at this. I put this photo on the trees like this. I make sure that we can see more of the thing and the atmosphere here. I mean, I asked Jesus Christ to see this. I said Jesus Christ says it's much better to do that. I don't see it. I mean, just do that. Now that's much better. And now from that point, I mean, all we do is the small words over here. I mean, now the small words can be right here. I mean, on the shade. I mean, place your words on the shade, man. Oh, I mean, look at that design, man. I mean, on the shade. So anywhere where there's all black or all white is where the words go, man. And the smaller the words, the better. And now this one is white. I mean, of course, it's a white font. And let's have a look over here. I mean, let's make a white font. I'm saying no. I say no, man. I mean, hold on. I mean, you did me like that. I mean, what are you doing, man? I mean, come on, man. It's generating, man. See what's happening around here, man. I mean, guess what? I mean, come on. I mean, it's more how it is. So that's the kind of designs I see now in my life. See these designs, man. A little bit that way. And that's the thing, yeah. Now I have to do it again. I realize all that I can find myself much better anyway. So what I do is I'm making a design over here. So I'll show you guys my new Zonify. It's much better than that. I have a better design than that kind of design. But guess what? I realize now I'm much better, so I can go and trust myself to do it. I realize now that's more enough for me. Whereas all that, guess what? I mean, it's much better. I understand that it can just be a bit bigger. It can be a bit bigger. Whereas that's the design right here. How Jesus Christ is here. I mean, what does he do? I mean, Jesus Christ says, that's amazing. I mean, that's amazing. But Jesus Christ says it's amazing. Whereas all that now, I want to just be careful over here. And I want to make a nice, beautiful effect chain over here, man. See this. So what am I doing here? I have to place some text over here, and I want to place a little text over here, and this one here could be something different over here. So what I'm doing is I'm just making sure that you guys understand. I just have to say Zonify over here. I'll say I. Say over here I Zon. If I say Zonify, and it's much better like that. But now I want to ask you this question over here. But it's much better. I just said that Zonify over here. But it's much better like that, or original mix and all that. But all that more details. Write more details of which one. More details is much better, yeah. Say Zonify. I see that. I see more details. So Zonify, so Zonify, I say Zonify. I mean, Zonify is more enough, huh? I mean, shall I place a Zonify original mix? Or should now, that's what I mean. I mean, Jesus Christ says that if you want to place that, brush it's more detailed. I realize that Jesus Christ says that Zonify is more enough for you to have that details there. But now Jesus Christ says, what can you add more to this? Or now I have to add more into it. So this one I can add original mix here. Whereas now Jesus Christ says, it's more for you to do that. I mean, it's more for me to do that, yeah. So yeah, Zonify. Say original. Say original mix. So Zonify original mix. Whereas what else do you want to add? Whereas, I mean, Danny Milivojevic. So that's something else that you can add. You can add this kind of nice, beautiful name here. And I can change up the font size. I can change up the font over here. I can have a different font. I mean, now fonts are different. I mean, the fonts are what? I mean, the fonts are different. Otherwise, now I understand that small detail fonts are better. Otherwise, Jesus Christ says that's the one. Oh, I see this. Otherwise, I have to give money. I see why they're doing that. See that? I could give money. I mean, that's why they're doing that. Haha. That's on a fire. I mean, here we go. I mean, guess what? Oh, look. Oh, I see that this. I mean, that's amazing, man. I mean, people are going to be reading. Oh, that's sexy, man. And do you see how sexy that is? Yeah, I mean, just like that, yeah. I mean, do I put some brackets? I put some brackets here. Oh, that's sexy, man. Let me start doing something now. Oh, and now I say Danny Milivojevic. I get this one. I start doing that. And guess what? I'm gonna put Danny Milivojevic right here. Say Danny Milivojevic. I say Danny Mili. I say Danny Milivojevic. Say dash. I say Danny Milivojevic, Zonify. Whereas now that's amazing, but guess what? Brush, it's more how I was have to make it readable. I mean, guess what? Jesus Christ says no. And that's excellent, man. I mean, the thing is the details here. The details over here, man. Or else your actual font can actually be anything, as long as it's nice and beautiful in terms of the design. It's so beautiful, man. I can put some plus over here. I can put a plus sign. Oh, look at this. I put some fucking designs over here. I mean, that's all details, mate. Oh, I mean, what is that? Oh, I mean, that design there, man, is even smaller than those. I mean, that dot, I mean, whoa, I mean, that's the smallest dot there. That's the smallest dot. I mean, Jesus Christ is saying, oh yeah, this is small dots, mate. Oh, I mean, what's the biggest dot here, right? I mean, that's the smallest one, man. That's the smallest dot ever. That's the smallest dot you can make. I mean, always place one little full stop in your... just place one little full stop in your little details over here, so you make a dot, man. I see that fucking thing over here. I love it. Oh, that's beautiful. But what else can I add in here? I mean, that's more enough, huh? I mean, Jesus Christ says, I mean, we can add some more, huh? I mean, add some more in the shades. I mean, guess what? I mean, what do you want to add there? I'll add some fucking letters on that. Add some letters, huh? I mean, add some letters, huh? I mean, why not? Put some letters on that bitch. I'll get better than this. I have to put some levels on this, man. And that's what I'm talking about, bro. I'll get better now. All I do now is I can see straight away how you just put little dots, man. I mean, little dots over here. Like, oh, where did you go? I mean, look at these dots. And now these dots are something different. Where I'm just focusing on these dots. I'm placing dots in my actual photo over here so people can see the design. I understand all that. That's what I do, and that's what I need to do. Or also, I can change colors. I can put some red dots over here. I actually see some white dots over here. I'll place some white dots. I'll place some white dots over here. Oh. Look at the details over here, man. I mean, dots are even better. The dots are even better than that. But Broshi, no. Broshi, guess what? Broshi, no. Broshi, I mean, does it have to be dots? Broshi, no. Broshi, guess what? Broshi, if you just add that, people will be like, what is that, man? I mean, when it's more like how it is. And now we're talking. And guess what? I mean, now it's much more. Show them where the track is, man. All that. That's how it is, yeah. I want to make sure I put some dots over here. So put some dots in here. And that's all the smallest details you ever see, man. For sure, though, guess what? Brushing now, just make something over here. And I want to go and say something over here. I mean, let's go, just say, always remember. That's sexy, man. I always remember. Number two. First, that's something there. First, now add another nice beautiful. Now I want a color. I can put a nice beautiful color over here. What else can I say over here? I can put something with my eye here. It's more details. So let's have a look. I'm going to show you. It's more. I am the. I am the best. I am the best over here. I say a little content over here. I am the best. Rush now. That's the thing, yeah. Rush now. It's more how it is. Rush, look at that. Rush, it's more how the small details are working. It's just more. I mean, you're just writing more into the actual photo, and you're just making sure that you're just doing greater. And that's all you need to do. So that's what I'm saying. I'm learning very quickly upon how it goes. But look at that. And that's small details, man. I mean, I can draw some small details, but what other small details can I do? I can put like a bracket, and let's have a look. I mean, this one can be, I mean, guess what? I mean, different colors is more, huh? Guess what? I mean, different colors is more. And why not? I mean, why not place different colors? I mean, as Jesus Christ said, I mean, is it better this or different colors? Different colors is even more, man. I mean, this one can be orange. I mean, place different colors in your mix. I mean, go green. I mean, go green. And, oh, man, what's that, man? I mean, this one could be other colors. I mean, this one could be other colors over here. And let it be red. I mean, go red over here. And, oh, I see some more details here. A little bit that way. Or should it be that way? Or should you have to draw? I mean, you have to draw some details around here. I see how the smallest details is what you have to draw. But there, I mean, now as a color, I mean, if I change the font, I mean, is it more to change the font? As Jesus Christ. I mean, is it more to change the font over here? Or should not? Jesus Christ says, use that font and just go and color it. I use bracket. I use a nice beautiful yellow color over here. I use a nice yellow color. I have to use a yellow color here. I have to be careful here. Make sure now. I make this one. I make a nice beautiful yellow color with this one. I make sure that no matter what I can do a yellow color. I mean, what does Jesus Christ want me to write over here? I mean, Jesus Christ says, let me write something. I mean, Jesus Christ says, I. And Jesus Christ says, I. And Jesus Christ says, I. And Jesus Christ says, anything else? I love you. But, I mean, Jesus Christ wants just I in there. I'll put the I there. Put one I there. See now, I mean, what color does Jesus Christ want? I said, Jesus Christ says, make it a white color. I mean, does Jesus Christ want a capital letter or another letter? I mean, Jesus Christ says, I mean, what do you want of Jesus Christ? I mean, Jesus Christ says, let it be there, but that one there, and put in the corner here and make it a small capital, huh? So Jesus Christ says, do a small capital here. And a small capital here. I put the small capital here. I. I love you that way. Thank you, I love you too. Alright, now, anyway, I wonder if I can make something else. I want to say something over here. I say bracket. I say bracket. I say bracket. I say bracket. I say plus the equation of 1 equals 5. Say no. Say equals 1. I say no equals 5. See, guess what? Brush it equals I. Say equals I. Say this one here, I can go yellow. And guess what? I said no. We make it smaller, man. I mean, the more details you put in it and the more work you put into a cover design, the better. And it is. So it's all up to you in terms of how long you want. You know, that's a beautiful way to go. Whereas now, there's so much more you can do in this design over here. That's amazing. And what else can I do over here? And it's all words. I mean, you can just split it up with words, but how do I do it quicker? That's the thing. I mean, there's no quickness here. It's more how I feel. And how I feel is different. So, whereas out now, I want to make some more words. But I want to shade it. I want to shade it somehow. I want to make sure that I can go and do something to help myself over here. To be able to cover all these nice and beautiful ways of life here. But guess what? Actually, it's more. This over here can be, let's say, nice and beautiful dots over here. I can put some dots over here. And it's more details. And just put some details over here. That's it. And just put some details around here. And if I put the details there, all over the place, and guess what, Brushy? That's more how I feel. And how I feel is different. And I can do that. I mean, guess what, Brushy? If you do that, Brushy, guess what? I mean, let's have a look. I'll be careful. I mean, words can go over words. I mean, we put all over the words. I mean, put everywhere. I mean, put everywhere, man. Ah, I have you now. I have you now. I'll show Jesus Christ this, man. Actually, this one here. I mean, this one can go in what color? I'll Jesus Christ to pick a color here. I'm doing dots all over the place. So Jesus Christ says, go red. Let's have a look at red color. So Jesus Christ likes this one, huh? Oh. I see why not, huh? I could draw like that. Oh. Look at that. That's the sign, right? I mean, I want to make these ones, but I want to make this in different colors, man. I like that. I like that. I like that. And let's have a look. Oh. I mean, what I want to do, I'm becoming a better designer now. I duplicate. Oh, a duplicate. Oh. Oh, a duplicate. Oh. 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 A duplicate. Oh. Okay, guess what? Oh, I mean, what a shade, man. I mean, look at the shading. Look at the I'll show Jesus Christ this. Oh. 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 Oh, that makes it feel sexy. That looks sexy, yeah? Oh. But now, it covers it. I'm rushing now. But look at the small details here. I feel it. I feel it. I want a yellow color there. I want a yellow color. But guess what? I want a yellow color. I want to make this a yellow color here. Oh. this. I'll make sure I go and see this, man. Okay, yellow color. I duplicate all the way through, man. I shade this, man. I mean, a little bit. Oh. I some yellow color. I need some green colors, man. I mean, fucking. I mean, guess what? I mean, a little bit. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is much better. I mean, guess what? I mean, I'm still there. I mean, put it over your photo. Look at this. I mean, that's your photo, mate. I mean, let's have a look. I see Jesus Christ is watching. I make sure that I go and do that job now. Oh. That's a beautiful cover design, man. Oh. And now what I'm doing is I'm shading the background of my colors over here to make sure I can see something right here. I see, wow. When that's like a zonify, that's beautiful, man. I can see it.